It's the middle of April and the season is in full swing. The Cougar baseball team has found their stride, riding a 13-game winning streak into Saturday's doubleheader matinee. But would a determined Marion squad come and ruin the Cougars' senior day parade? The Lady Cougars are rolling also with 8 wins in a row in conference play. Can they continue their longest winning streak of the season, or will the Lady Knights of Marion derail the Cougars' momentum? And also, this week's Spotlight feature will give us a closer look at one of the quiet leaders from the Cougar baseball team, Brad Baker. All this is on Cougars Live right now. Welcome, Cougar Nation, to Cougars Live. I'm Justin Barber, here to get you caught up on a busy weekend in Cougar athletics. The Cougar baseball team has appeared to turn a corner. They entered Saturday boasting a 13-game winning streak. The Cougars were looking to extend that streak to 14-15 against the Marion College Knights. To Hank Burber's field we go, where our very own Aaron Mueller was there for the recap.
It was a wild one today at Spring Arbor University. We had a game one between Marion and Spring Arbor University. Spring Arbor came out on top 13-12 in extra innings. The Knights of Marion jumped all over Bobby Goyke in the first 2 innings. He gave up 10 earned runs, and Spring Arbor fell behind 12-4 early for 4 innings. Down 12-5 though, SAU came back and rallied in the bottom of the 7th with 2 outs and scored 7 straight runs to force extra. Senior Eric Kuski on senior day had a big day. He had 5 RBI, and Brad Baker went 3 for 4 with an RBI. That was the game-tying RBI in the bottom of the 7th. Another senior, Luke Ryder, came in big with the game-winning RBI in the bottom of the 8th, bringing in Jeff Hollister, who had gone 0 for 3 up until that point. And Justin Barber, a sophomore, posted 4 1/3 scoreless innings in this one in relief of Bobby Goyke. Overall, really solid game, very exciting. Wasn't really sure if they'd be able to come back in the middle innings, but they came up very strong. It was a thing to watch, very exciting, and the fans were all behind them and all the players on the bench. It was a good one. For Cougar Live, I'm Aaron Mueller reporting.
The Cougars' wins put them to 25-8 on the season, and their winning streak is now at a season-long 15 games. Taking a look at the MCC standings, St. Francis trails the Cougars by 1 game. Taylor, who Spring Arbor plays twice later this week, is 2 games behind. Bethel, 3 games back, and the Foresters of Huntington sitting 4 games back of the Cougars. One of the key players for the baseball team this season is junior shortstop Brad Baker, but what many don't realize is he is very busy off the field as well. Zach Tracy has the story in this week's Spotlight feature.
Welcome to Cougar Live. We're here with Brad Baker. Brad is a junior studying accounting. He's also a member of the baseball team starting shortstop. Brad's a student leader on campus, and we're going to sit down with him and talk to him about what it's like being a peer advisor and a starting baseball player. It's a pleasure having you on the show, Brad.
Great to be here.
All right. Brad is an active member of the baseball team and also a peer advisor on campus. How do you find ways to manage your time being so busy?
Well, it's definitely proven to be busy, maybe even busier than I thought the last couple of years, trying to manage the time that I am required and want to spend with my core group, as well as baseball practice, school, and friends. But I wouldn't trade the experience I've had, the privilege it's been to be a PA. In order to have a less busy schedule. It's been great for me to do and a lot of fun for me. As far as managing my time, it's just kind of been a crash course in learning time management. I had to kind of prioritize what I need to get done, what's important to me, what needs to be done, whether it be schoolwork, peer advisor requirements, baseball games, practices, etc.
Athletes get so busy with their respective sports that they begin to neglect the classroom. How do you, as an athlete here on campus, set an example in the classroom?
Well, I think for a lot of people, it's kind of the opposite. Once the season heats up, I guess it kind of kicks you in the butt to make sure you get it done. It makes you manage your time, makes you schedule well, and makes you be in class, because in the spring we miss a whole bunch of classes, so we're in every class that we can possibly be in.
Let's say there's someone who's never heard of Spring Arbor University. How would you explain this campus to that person?
Well, if you're looking for a Christian college, I would say that Spring Arbor University is one of the best that you can go to.
Well, Brad, we thank you for your time, and we wish you the best of luck the rest of the season.
All right. Thanks for having me.
This is Cougar Live. We'll see you next week when we interview another great athlete. Take care, folks.
Turning over to the women's side of things, the Cougar softball team was in action on Saturday with 2 games against Marion College as well. SAU was riding an 8-game winning streak, and in Game 1, it was a tightly contested matchup until Marion capitalized on some of their opportunities, winning the game 3-0. Chelsea Brancho pitched well in Game 1 for the Cougars, striking out 3 in a losing effort. Debbie England led the way offensively for the Cougars with 2 hits. Game 2 turned out to be not as much of a contest, as Marion scored 6 runs in their half of the 3rd inning, en route to a 10-2 victory. Sarah Coburn was at the games and was able to interview Danielle Beckett afterwards.
Hello, we're here at Spring Arbor University softball field with starting third baseman and pitcher Danielle Beckett. Danielle, how did you feel the first game went?
It went all right. We definitely need to pick up our hitting the next game. The pitching was there, the defense was there for the most part. We just got to put it together on both ends of the game for sure.
Okay, and what is your strategy for the second game?
Just go in there, pitch a good game, try to limit them down, and hopefully play solid defense, and just get some more hits so we get some runs on the board.
All right. Thank you very much, Danielle, and good luck.
Thank you, guys.
Back to you, Justin.
A quick rundown of other things going on this week in Cougar athletics. On Wednesday, the men's tennis team beat Trine University 6-3. However, on Saturday, in a conference matchup against Bethel, they lost 7-2. As for the golf team, they did very well this week. They finished 3rd at Taylor University's Invitational, and this week they are hosting their very own Invitational at Arbor Hills on Saturday afternoon. And for the cheerleading squad, officially the coach has been named, and it is Melissa Christ. Very exciting things happening for the cheerleading squad. Just a reminder, if you are a man or a woman looking to cheerlead, feel free to stop by and check it out in the field house this week. That is it for this week's episode of Cougar Live. Check us out next week for a profile on head coach Sam Riggin of the men's baseball team. For Aaron Mueller, Sarah Coburn, and Zach Tracy, I'm Justin Barber. Thank you for tuning in.